been here once. Have you ever been here?
I've never been here.
So this is pretty private up here. If people just want to get away from some of the machines and come right up here instead. So on the wall it tells you how many times around. It's a mile. So walking is 22 laps around, and then jogging is 19 laps around. And then if you come over here, it also overlooks the basketball court. So we'll be able to see that from one of the lower levels. And then we also have some machines up here too. Once again, just more secluded if people want to come up here and kind of get away from the loudness of some of the other floors. And the different corners, and this one right here is just for people to come and stretch. And then we also have fountains on every floor too.
I don't know how much it's going to cost. How long have you been working here?
I've been working here since April.
Senior graduate school?
I am. I'm in graduate school. I go to U of L. I'm studying community health. I really like this job. It's my first job that I've ever worked that's been full-time. Definitely don't want to go back to it. So up here we have some of our weights. And it's really nice on every floor. You can see the views from outside. A lot of people like that. Kind of takes their mind off the work in a designated area, and it's nice because somebody can just easily see as they walk down the stairs which floor is which. So once again, this is our 6th floor, and it's our freeway area.
What's up? How mess up?
On the 5th floor, you can see the basketball court, and then we also have a rock climbing wall, along with some more free weights. We have the basketball court that you can see from upstairs. And we also have the rock climbing wall. It's really cool. I want to come and try it, but I haven't yet. If you want to do the rock climbing wall, you have to check with the front desk. It is open during specific hours. But they can make wellness appointments where somebody will sit down with them and kind of work one-on-one to tell them what are some of the things that they can do to try to achieve whatever their different goals are. Some different resistance bands. We also have a wall right here that can tell you some different information. There's stuff about nutrition counseling, all the different group exercise classes that are offered, and then we can go over here and see who the different personal trainers are that are working on the floor. So it's kind of nice. They can get to know them a little bit more. They know that they can find anybody who's wearing this red Y shirt, and they're here to help them. Just lots more equipment.
Yeah. Let's get a. Racquetball courts that you can see from the floor below. So once we go down there, you can see them more closely. But it's a nice little area. People just want to kind of come up here and observe what's going on down there. Film videos.
Down here we have our cycling studio. People can come in here whenever. They don't have to necessarily be in a class, but they can just check up here and see when classes are being offered. They can come and join the class. If they don't want to, they can come and use it when it's not in use. Have some more equipment over here. It's kind of nice. There's some random equipment kind of scattered throughout, so people who don't want to be in the busyness of one big room can kind of come over here and find their own peace. And we have the racquetball courts that
we saw from upstairs. Anybody can come in here and use it. They just need to reserve the room with the downstairs front desk people. And then over here we have another studio. And then over here we have another studio. So yoga's offered in here, but once again, people can still go in there at any time as long as there's not a class in session. The locker room, the family locker room, the women's center, and the wellness training studios. Going here to the training studio.
Thank you.
Lots of equipment here. So it's also another private area where people can come. Nice and bright. The nice thing is we also have a kids club, so people who are members can bring their kids here and leave them there while they go work out. So I don't have to worry about getting a sitter or anything, which makes it really convenient for people that have their own kids. Back to the lobby. Did you all want to ask?
Can you please state your name and your position here at the YMCA organization?
Yes, my name is Ime Apogo. I'm the Healthy Actions Program Assistant here at the YMCA of Greater Louisville. And then let's see.
What does your organization do? What do you primarily help?
Okay. Well, to me, before I got involved at the Y, when I thought about it, I kind of just thought the Y. It's a gym. It's where people go to work out. But now that I've started working here, I've realized that they're involved with so much more than I ever thought of. So we provide a lot of different services. I work directly with our diabetes prevention program and the weight loss challenge program. So they're both programs geared towards weight loss to try to help people live healthier lifestyles. The diabetes prevention program is a year-long program broken into 2 parts. So we meet with people for 16 weeks for 1 hour once a week. We talk about a range of things. How to be physically active but still be safe about it, portion control. And then after that, it goes to monthly sessions where we will meet for 1 hour once a month, still in a group setting, so everybody trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So that's what I directly work with.
What's the most difficult part of your job?
I would say just balancing everything. I am a student myself. I'm a graduate student, so now that school started, I'm trying to balance school as well as work, and being that we do so much, there's always something to be done. But it's always exciting stuff, so that makes it easier to get up and go do it. We do lots of outreach, so we do health fairs. We have a program called Y5 210, so we'll go out to schools and help them try to implement a few activities into their classroom, so also teach them how to live a healthy lifestyle. It's nice because the packages are already made and everything the teachers need are already in a kit, so it's nice and easy for them to do that.
What do you feel is the least understood thing about the people you serve, or about the YMCA?
I think the thing that's least understood is a person's motivation. I think everybody's motivated to try to lead a healthy lifestyle for different reasons. So some people might be motivated because they have somebody that was personally affected by some kind of disease, whether it's diabetes or something else. Whereas some people might be motivated because they want to try to look better. So I think you just kind of have to try to figure out what that motivation is for each person to try to get them to hold themselves accountable.
Why do you think this injustice keeps happening in our world?
I think people are getting busier and busier. It is hard to find the time to go and exercise and cook healthy meals, but I think if people can take the time now, they're really going to save themselves the headache of maybe getting some kind of disease in the long run, as well as the financial consequences of having a disease. So I think just people don't really know how to find the balance between enjoying some things in life and also trying to lead a healthy lifestyle, and I think it is a little bit of trial and error. But I think the Y is great because they try to meet people with where they are and try to help them learn those tools to better themselves.
Who do you think has the power to change the situation?
I think,
I guess it would be the people themselves that they, or
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
yeah, I think, you know, the people themselves, I think they have to want to make the change, or at least maybe be open to making that change. But I also think it's other people's responsibilities to try to help them find that motivation in themselves. I think a lot of the times people just need somebody to be there for them and try to hold them accountable. And hopefully, by starting them off that way, when the time comes that you kind of have to part ways, hopefully they'll be able to have those tools and the coping skills to maintain leading that healthy lifestyle.
in our class we learned about direct action and social action. I guess direct action is like going out and working out or whatever, and then social action is like the pressure you get from your family. So what do you think are some direct actions that can be done to help this injustice?
I think a great thing that our program does is in our classes we don't actually do any physical activity, just because we realize that everybody kind of has their own different levels of where they're at. We don't want somebody to come to the class and see that one person can do 20 jumping jacks and they can only do 2 and feel alienated by that. So that's the reason why we don't, but we also realize that obviously being physically active is a big part of leading a healthy lifestyle. So we actually offer them a trial membership to the Y during their time in the program. So once again, it's a year-long program broken into 2 parts. So the program membership starts on week 6 and goes through week 16. And I think that's a good way to try to directly give them that action to know that, okay, maybe before the barrier to me leading a healthy lifestyle was that I didn't have a safe place to go work out. Now we kind of help them overcome that barrier by giving them an outlet for it.
What do you think are some social actions that can be done?
I think that just comes down to being there for them. You know, a lot of people, they kind of get hung up on their weaknesses and what they didn't do well instead of seeing that they also have had some successes. So instead of saying, like, you know what, I have committed to this class and I've been coming every week, versus they come in and we do weigh-in. So every class we weigh in, and sometimes people only know, it's like, gosh, I gained weight. And it's about other stuff. It's about saying, well, you know, you've been exercising more. Do you feel better about yourself? And most of the time they say yes. And sometimes they're like, you know what, I do kind of feel like my clothes are fitting a little bit looser. And I think it's all those little things that they also forget to think about in regards to where they want to be.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.